So guys, we have some breaking news coming out from PlayStation. Apparently the PlayStation Portal is not going to need a PlayStation 5 to function. It's finally going to be able to be potentially a standalone device. And this is big news. This is massive news. If you've been watching me for a while, you'll know some of my most popular videos on YouTube have been about the potential PSP 2, PlayStation Vita 2. So this is big news, and you guys are the reason it's happening. Let's talk about it. Let's see what PlayStation have to say. This update is going to be huge for the Portal, and it might even make some of you guys that have been maybe turned off of the PlayStation Portal because it relies on the PS5 to maybe be interested in getting one. Let's talk about it. I'm Blaze2K. This is huge. Let's go.
Let's go.
So before we talk about this new PlayStation Portal update, check out the links down below in the video description for some really cool deals. If you've got a PS5 or you're getting a PS5 Pro, or you want to get the PlayStation Portal, which you can get right now, using the link down below in the video description. It's $1.99 on Amazon, next day or same day delivery. You can get your hands on it right now, and this update might make you want to buy one. So yeah, check out the links down below for all the best PS5 accessories as well. So this new update for PlayStation Portal, will absolutely change the remote player experience will evolve with the new system update. So basically, PlayStation Plus Premium members will have access to test cloud streaming for select PS5 games on game catalog. So basically what this means is that you're not going to need a PS5 to enjoy PS5 games on the PlayStation Portal. Now you can buy, if this feature gets expanded and takes off, you'll potentially be able to go into the store, buy a PlayStation Portal, bring it home for $200, and then get access to just about the entire PlayStation library. Potentially. They're testing this out. It's a beta feature right now available for PlayStation Plus customers, but they obviously see the need that people don't want to have to buy a PlayStation 5 to play PlayStation games. They're wanting people to be able to play PlayStation games now on anything, on PC, and now PlayStation Portal, and not have that high barrier of entry of having to spend $700. Now, it is still going to be a cloud streaming device. It's not the new PSP 2 that we all wanted, but being able to play this independently of the PS5, wherever you want to go, wherever you have a Wi-Fi connection, and get access to cloud streamed PS5 games is absolutely huge. And it could, like I said, turn a lot of people that were maybe critical about the PS Portal because it relied on the PS5, it might turn those people into the biggest customers for the PS Portal, right? So let's see what they've got to say. So just over a year ago, we launched our first dedicated remote play device, the PS Portal Remote Player. And again, the community was kind of mad because we all wanted a handheld gaming device like the Steam Deck, but with the PlayStation library on it that played games on device. No remote, no input latency, no lag, no pixelation and compression, you know, the bane to my existence on as far as cloud streaming is concerned. A lot of people weren't too keen on that. A lot of people didn't have reliable internet connections. A lot of people didn't want to have to be tethered to an internet connection to enjoy their PlayStation games. But it came out and people ended up liking it. It's cool that you can connect to your PS5 halfway across the world and play your PS5 games from your PS5 remotely. And apparently the latency is pretty good. Let me know in the comment section how your experience has been with PlayStation Portal, if you have one, if you've tried it. I've seen a lot of comments from people saying they're really impressed with the latency. They've been able to beat some Elden Ring bosses, like really hard bosses, remotely away from their PS5. And just, yeah, the latency has been not too bad. So yeah, people are pretty happy with the PS Portal, the ones that have picked it up, but now being able to play it remotely from anywhere without the need for a PS5 is kind of game-changing, if you ask me. So yeah, they launched it with an aspiration to deliver console-quality game experience on a handheld device. PS Portal was an ambitious project for us, and we have been delighted by the positive response from our fans and see that the vision has resonated with the community. Today, we're pleased to announce a new system software update for the PlayStation Portal that will begin releasing starting later today. Europe release begins Wednesday, which will introduce refinements in the audio experience. Okay, this is first of all, audio upgrades. So speaker audio output adjustment to make the volume lower when audio level is set to minimum. You'll now also be able to adjust settings of your PlayStation Link device from the PS Portal settings menu, allowing you to optimize the volume and side tone volume. And here's the kicker. This is the big deal. The update will also include a beta version of the new feature that many fans have been asking for, support for cloud streaming on PS Portal. When the update is live, PlayStation Plus Premium members will be able to participate in a beta for cloud streaming on PS Portal, allowing select PS5 games in the PlayStation Plus game catalog to be streamed directly from our servers, even without a PlayStation 5 console. this could be big. Since cloud streaming beta on PS Portal is still an experimental offering, the features available during the beta period may change over time and may not reflect the final experience. So let's take a deeper look at what you can expect in this beta. So you can stream select PS5 games in the PlayStation Plus game catalog. So over 120 PS5 games from the PS Plus game catalog, including Dave the Diver, Ghost of Tsushima, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Monster Hunter Rise, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, will be accessible on PS Portal via cloud streaming. Asterisk. Streaming up to 1080p 60 FPS. So, I mean, it isn't a 4K display on the PS Portal, so 1080p 60 FPS is more than sufficient in my opinion. So yeah, DualSense wireless controller features including haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, speakers, touchpad, emulated on the touchscreen for PS Portal, and motion sensor. So you're going to get all the features of the DualSense controller with the haptic feedback, triggers, you name it, over cloud streamed games. Again, you're not going to need a PS5 to play games on the PS Portal. Is it the same as actual PSP 2 that plays games on device? No. Is it as good as that? No. But the fact that we can now play games independently of a PS5 is pretty sick. Let me know how that changes your opinion on the PS Portal, if maybe you were critical about it before. Now, the fact that you can buy a PS Portal, not buy a PS5 if you don't have a PS5, or even gift a PS Portal to someone who doesn't have a PS5, and have them be able to play select games from the PlayStation Plus game catalog. It's kind of crazy, and I hope they expand this. I mean, from what I've been seeing, the latency is pretty good on the PS Portal. I don't have one. I'm tempted now though. The latency is pretty good, and if they're allowing you now to play games, PlayStation games, hopefully, if this takes off and you guys, if this causes a boost in sales to the PS Portal, if this takes off, hopefully we'll see even more games added to it. I mean, theoretically, there's no limit to the stuff that they can't put on this thing. PS3 games, PS2, PS1, PSP. They could potentially put the entire PlayStation catalog on the PS Portal and not have to worry about essentially, you know, building the hardware that can emulate old PlayStation games. We could see PlayStation 5 Pro, like we could see PlayStation 6 games potentially be playable on the PlayStation Portal in the future, with next gen visuals being streamed, and not have to have like a beefy battery powered device that runs it all on device. That's kind of nice, but again, we go back to having to rely on a really reliable internet connection. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because you guys are, well, you guys are everything, right? Especially to this channel. I love seeing your comments and your feedback down below in the comment section. I love getting into bed at night, looking through the comments and seeing everyone's opinion. You guys are the best. PlayStation Plus cloud storage, so save data and game progress can be stored up to 100 gigabytes and it will automatically be synced with your PS5 console, making it easy to switch seamlessly between local and streaming gameplay and between multiple devices. So the cloud streaming beta for PS Portal will be available through the PlayStation Plus premium plan, which is offered in the following locations. And obviously, here's how you turn it on. You have to enable it, cloud streaming. You have to turn it on. It's a beta feature right now. You can obviously learn more, subscribe. If you don't have PlayStation Plus Premium, you can subscribe to it through there. But this is pretty damn awesome. So here's how you enable it if you have a PlayStation Portal. So to access the beta, you need the PlayStation Portal, obviously. You need an account for PlayStation Network, has to be PS Plus Premium membership, has to be an active membership, access to broadband, internet, Wi-Fi. So no playing it on dial-up, okay? It does not have an Ethernet port on the back of the PS Portal. You do need reliable Wi-Fi and streaming Wi-Fi. You need to establish a cloud streaming session. It requires a minimum of 5 megs upload and download speeds. And to stream at 720, you need 7 megs. To stream at 1080p, requires minimum 13 megs. And once the beta is available, you can access the beta by updating your PS Portal to the latest system software and completing the following steps. Open up the quick menu, access settings on your PS Portal, and then select Cloud Streaming Beta button. Switch to Cloud Streaming Beta toggle on. This will be off by default. And after you've enabled Cloud Streaming Beta in the settings menu, you should see a new option on the home screen of your PS Portal that allows you to access games via cloud streaming. And the beta option can be turned off at any time. Your home screen will revert back to the standard version once the option is turned back off again. But features that are not included in the beta. As we are in the beginning stages of publicly testing cloud streaming on PS Portal, some features will not be available, such as game trials. Streaming games purchased on PS Store. So it's only going to be select games on their catalog, all right? So don't get too excited. You're not going to be able to play all your entire PlayStation 5 library, but potentially will be able to over time as they roll this out and expand on this. And I guess this is a trial period just to see how people like this. I think cloud gaming is going to get bigger and more prevalent. I think we're all going to have to bite the bullet and upgrade to proper gaming routers at this point, if this is going to be a thing, because the old AT&T fiber router that they gave us, I don't have much faith in it in terms of cloud streaming games and getting like really perfect latency. Because remember, with the way these cloud streaming games work, a server, God knows how far away it is from you, has to stream the video feed across all the communication network in the country to your device, and then when you react with your inputs have to get sent off to the server, and then the server has to process the inputs and then send the video feed back to you, all instantaneously in real time. And inevitably you're going to get delays, you're going to get a little bit of input lag, latency, stuff like that, and that's a killer for me, and that's why I've never been a big advocate of cloud streaming. But it's getting better all the time, and if you are serious about it, and it is going to get bigger and going to get better over time, I do recommend you get a better router. Now, I'm going to add, like I was talking about at the start of the video, this list of all the best PlayStation accessories you can get. I'm going to add a router. I'm going to add one of my favorite routers as far as gaming is concerned, right, on this list for you guys, if you do want to take cloud streaming and the PS Portal seriously, because ideally, you want to have the best router. If you want the best experience when it comes to cloud streaming, whether it's cloud streaming from your PS5 or cloud streaming now from the web, from PlayStation servers, you want a good router that can really send that data to you with the least interruptions, right? Without getting bogged down by other people on your network. So you really need a good gaming router if you're going to really take this seriously, and especially if you're going to be connected to your PS5 from outside the house on public Wi-Fi, wherever you happen to be. You know, you want to have your PS5 connected to your router via Ethernet, and have that handle all that and send it out to the interwebs for you to connect to on your PS Portal anywhere, you know, as best as it can, and cut down on that latency. So yeah, I'll be adding a router to that list. But yeah, this is pretty freaking big. Let me know what you think about it. Additionally, the streaming games playable on PS Portal are limited to PS5 games and PS4 games and PS3 games. Oh, and PS4 games / PS3 games are not supported yet. But we're always listening to your feedback and look forward to seeing many players participate in the beta. So this is pretty freaking big. I'm excited about it. I think if they keep rolling this out and they expand this, there's theoretically no reason why they can't put PS3 games, PS4 games, and potentially in the future PS6 games and AAA brand new releases. They just need to... I think game streaming over the cloud hasn't been that big. As far as like playing PlayStation games on your phone or your PC, it's not been that big. But with PlayStation Portal, it's a platform that could make it bigger, and I think now they're expanding it and they're dipping their toes in the water to see how popular this will be, if more people will buy a PlayStation Portal, if more people will use this feature, and if they do, I'd imagine they'll invest more money in just expanding the library to everything, theoretically. To be playable in the PlayStation Portal, right? Because like I says, there's no physical hardware, there's no APU in the PlayStation Portal, at least, that can handle local game streaming, right? It's very limited. It's literally just a cloud streaming device. Now, I know this is a Steam Deck, but it's the closest I have to a Portal, except this thing can play games on device. It's not got a powerful APU like the Steam Deck does, right? It's not meant for playing PS4, PS5 games on the device, and I hope PlayStation are still working on a handheld device. We know Xbox is working on an Xbox handheld now that can play games on device, not cloud streamed. I think PlayStation are potentially working on one because the PS Portal has been kind of a success, and they want to have an actual device that can handle real games on device with no latency, no internet connection required. I think that's what people want ultimately, but we can't dismiss cloud streaming overall. I think cloud streaming's got a place in the market, especially in the budget end, right? $200 for a device that can play PlayStation games. Granted, you have to be connected to the internet to play them. It's still a good offering for people that maybe don't want to invest $500, $700, $1,000 on a console. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm excited. I think this is the right direction. I think this is what people have been wanting from the PlayStation Portal for a long time, and they're finally bringing it. And I'm hoping it's popular. I hope you guys enable it if you have a PS Portal. And yeah, hopefully they just expand this and make it bigger and better. So check out a list, like I said, down below in the video description, for all the best PlayStation accessories. If you want to get PlayStation Portal as well, 199 on Amazon. It's a pretty darn good deal. You can pick it up right now and test this thing out for yourself. But anyways, guys, I'm Blaze2K. If you love gaming, love PlayStation, love tech, love all that sort of stuff, I'd love if you subscribe to the channel and hit the like, hit the subscribe, click the bell icon. And yeah, I'd appreciate you if you join us. And just get filled in all the gaming news and tech news, because I cover it every day, and also live stream every day around lunchtime, so Central Time. So come join me as I play different games and play on my Steam Deck and play Call of Duty and stuff like that, because I like to chill out around lunchtime, play some games. So yeah, be cool to see you. Anyways, love you, I appreciate you, have a great day, enjoy your Tuesday, and I'll see you, or Wednesday. It's Wednesday now, we're halfway through the week. Anyways, see you in the next one. Peace out, guys. Bye.